What's up, everybody? How's it going? What's going on? How is everybody doing? All right. Oh shit! I got rid of it. Damn it. Uh. Yeah, I don't know what I did. Instead of pinning it, I removed it. Well, as you can see, this is a dime auction. I got dimes, old dimes, all kinds of dimes. Well, good evening, everybody. It's Reverend Bob. Chilling today. I want to do a shout out to hold on a minute. I gotta get myself prepared here. Oh my god. Like half stroking it today, I'll tell you that. All right. I want to do a shout out to Jay up there in West Warwick, Rhode Island. He gave me a really good deal on a heavy duty go-kart frame. And when I mean heavy duty, I mean, well, it took two of us to put it up in the back of the truck. He gave me a super good deal and some other cool things. So I wanted to give a shout out to him. And also, I'll do a shout out to Gomez Mini Bike Massacre. You guys can check that out on YouTube. It's spelled GOMA apostrophe S Mini Bike Massacre, MASSACRE. So go check it out. Some cool guys. They do some wild stuff. Just give a shout out to him. He's doing some pretty cool stuff. Good guy. We talked for a couple hours. Not like that's anything new, but I just want to give a shout out to him. He might be joining us on the channel. So anyway, just wanted to let that be known. Cool shout out. I'll have a few more shout outs coming up and some reviews and stuff like that. So anyway, tonight we're going to have a dime auction. So I got a lot of dimes that I went through. Of course, I got other coins too. got a lot of different dimes. Bobber dimes, seeded dimes, old seeded dimes. So guys, I got a lot of dimes. So I got to go upstairs and grab one more book. I know I got to go up the damn stairs, right? But I'm going to go up the stairs. I got a few more things to grab real quick, and I'll be right back. Oops. Well, that was just wonderful. Oh my God! I tell you what. You know, it never fails. You know, when you go to do something, your mind changes and you get off track, and oh my God. Anyway, welcome to my world, by the way. I am Pastor Bob, alias Reverend Bob, alias Rab is my nickname. My family and my bestest friends growing up call me that. Anyways, so dollars to donuts, he's grabbing the Mercury book for me. Well, you may be right, Joe. I did grab the whole book, but I can't show it to you because, well, you're on this camera here. See my finger? See my finger? Which finger is that, Joe? It's a big book. Anyway, I've been researching and trying. Yeah, laugh your ass off, Joe. I've been going out and getting with different local guys and guys that I know across the country and overseas, and trying to pick up different dimes and stuff because I know there's different type of collectors. You know, my friends are all very eccentric people, so I know that you guys, some of you collect pennies, some of you collect nickels, some of you collect dimes. So I'm trying to be more colorful for my auction. So yeah, go ahead and laugh. Yeah, don't be no ass hats tonight. So unfortunately, I have to spend a little money to get the right things for you guys. It's not easy. I put in a lot of time, whether you guys believe it or not. Well, I mean, Old Soul Poet knows it, and I almost said a real name. CLMK knows it. I put in a lot of hours to find things for people, you know. And I'm taking off my minister hat tonight. I'm going to tell you that. So be prepared. Anyway, so I've been researching. I got so much shit, you guys can't even believe it. I've got dimes and nickels and quarters and halves and this and that and everything else. I've been working on this guitar, right? Yeah, watches too. I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to fit that in, Joe. That's a whole different ball game, right? So from guitars to watches to go-karts to guitars to coins to this to that. If I had something every night, I'd be busy. So I got to be careful how I do things, you know, on my auctions. Anyway, so I figured because we're just a small bunch, yeah, I see what you did there. I'm pretty my aptitude's pretty good. Well, most days anyways. Storm's coming too, guys. I just put this up there as a showpiece because I didn't know what you guys wanted. But I had to start out somewhere. I had to put something up there, you know. You in good mood? What you do? Get laid? I mean, did you have some fun this week? Oh my God, the other me's coming out today. It's the storm, I'm telling you. It's messing with my mind. My ears are popping. My nose got clogged today. It's weird. I know there's a storm coming because I can feel it. I just act real weird when storms come. Full moons, I howl. I chase the dog around the yard on my hands and feet. I mean, it gets real crazy. Dawn, put your fingers in your ears because old Pastor Bob, you're going to hear me talk about things that. Oh, well, that's nice, Joe. That's nice. Must be nice. Yeah. I do every full moon. You take two good. Hey, we'll start the bidding off at $100,000 for a good mood. Any takers? $100,000 going to George once. $100,000 going to George twice. Any takers? No takers. Sold to George for $100,000 for a good mood. Thank you very much. Next auction. Yeah. No, there ain't no buy it now. It's definitely an auction. Anyway, what are we looking for? What are we looking for, Joe? We got so many damn dimes. Is this the only book, or do I have another book of dimes? Oh, no, I got another book of dimes somewhere. Oh, don't tell me I didn't grab the whole dime book. Oh, that's right. I got two dime books. Okay. You need 1938s and 40s. What year 40? Oh, you need a 1938S and a 1940S? Well, not in this book, you're not. That I can tell you. Let's see. Let's look in this. See, these I got the wrong book for that. You know, this is gonna suck because yeah, they're dimes. Oh, hole fillers? Okay. All right. Can you guys keep yourself busy? Because I'm gonna have to run back up the damn stairs again. Do you need 19? Oh, yeah, okay. Give me a second. I grabbed the wrong book. I grabbed the one from the 50s up. I didn't grab the 40s book, 30s book. So I'm getting my fat exercise in. Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm trying to lose weight. Me and old soul poet trying to lose weight, and I'll tell you what. I'm doing my best. But I'll tell you what. I don't know how many pounds I lose, Judge. Like 15 pounds? What's that? Austin, Texas. Well, don't worry, Dawn. We're going to teach you. I got a lot of rosies. I got a whole lot of rosies. That's a song too, by the way. Oh, no, I got rosies. Well, let's put it to you this way. I can go from, 1831 up. But, them are expensive, Joe, so we ain't even going to go there. No, I don't think you really want to go there. But I can go there. Ring around the rosy. Yeah. A pocket full of posy. Oh yeah, I got freaking dimes up the yin yang. I got Mercury dimes and Roosevelt dimes. Okay, what are we looking for? 1938 S? Is that what you said? I can't. Like this? Oops. This is a nice one though. I mean, fills my asshole. You're gonna get what I get. This is a 1938. And S. Yeah, 1938 S. It's a pretty nice coin, actually. Not too shabby. Looks pretty good. You get the lines, but you don't. I mean, you can see the lines, but they're not like full bell lines, you know. But it's, you know, I'd say probably a very good to a fine for sure. But the bell lines, you know, is what it is. But full face detail. Now, the thing about this coin, why I picked it up, I'll show you here in a minute. Do you see where there's two connection pieces? I'll show you here in a minute. Do you see down here? I'm trying to get the right point. There's a cud right under the 9, and I'm not sure what's behind that. Do you see it? And it runs all the way across there. And I'm thinking that that's another number or something. I haven't seen any other dimes like it. So I know you don't care about that, but people who spend hundreds of dollars do care about that. But I just wanted to let you know that on this dime, if you look behind it, it's there. And I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, I really can't. I shouldn't say I'm not complacent in making one specific decision on what it is. So, anyways, 1938 S. Not an easy coin to find either. You know that. And what was the other one? 1940 S? I don't know if I have a 40 S. I don't think I do. I don't think I have a 40 S. No, I don't have a 40 S. I don't have one, sir. 1940 S. Yeah, I don't have a 40 San Francisco in my book. I got a Denver and a Philly, but I don't have a. Somebody needed the 41s, and I think they needed a 40 a while back. A friend of mine, and I needed to do a trade for a Morgan Silver dollar. So it was one of those things, you know. Yeah, 35D. God, you're asking for hard coins, huh? No, that's a hard coin too. I don't see a 35D in here either. Those are collected coins that are. Let me hold on a second. Let me look in this other book and answer this text message from whoever the heck it is. I don't know who this guy is. You know, people know that I do YouTube, so I don't know why they have to send me a message. You know. Okay. I know what that is. Thank you, old soul. So, yeah, I don't know. You need what? Hold on. 1931S. Let me look. 1931S. 31S. 31. What the hell am I doing? My book is all screwed up here. Oh, I got a 31. No 31S either, Joe. No 31S's. S's are one of those. Oh, that's a 31S penny. People are short of time. There's only a couple of us in here. A 31D. 31. Okay. 1931D. No, I think that's a. Ooh, that's a nice coin. No, I don't have a 31D either. You're asking them hard coins, man. Let's see. 45, 42. What was I looking for? 1940, 42, 40. Oh, wait a minute. There's another. These are 44s. 39P, 1936P, 1941S, 1944S. Oh, these are sets. Oh, I see. So I got a 41S, 41D, 41P set. All right. 1930S, 30, 29s. Hey, what's up, Dove? What's going on? 30. Oh, no. I mean, look, if somebody needs something, I mean, it gives me time to look. You know what I mean? I mean, we're just small guys. I don't think anybody here is an asshat. So, I mean, we ain't got nothing to worry about. Somebody has something to say in this chat. Believe me, they're going to say something to you. I told you, go ride your horse. Okay, 30S, 30, and 29S. 30, 1930S. Nope. 30S is out of the question. 1930. Nope, that's gone. What else we got? 29S. 29S. Okay. 30. What did he need? A 1930? 1930. 1930. No, I know I got rid of that one because I know the guy that got that one. 1943. 40P. No. Nope, I only got one for you. I guess all I have is a 1938S for you. Out of all the ones that you said so far, anyway. So 1938S. A 1926S. 26S. 26. Nope, I got 26D, 26Ps, but no 26S's. No. 1925D. 25D. 25D. No 25D. 26S. Nope. I got 26P and Ds. Nope. I have no 26S's. No 26D. 25Ds. Nope. I have a 26D with no 26S. 29S. Okay, 24S, 24D, 24, 24S. I have a 24S, yep. I'm putting these out. 24S, 24D. 1924s go on. 23S. No, 23S. 19S. Yes, I have a 19S. That's a rare one. That's only 8 million of them. There's only 8 million of those made, you know, the 19Ss. That's a rare one. Yeah, the 1919S is a rare coin. You do know that, right, Tex? Okay, but I have one. I do know that. Yeah, I don't care what the book says. that book don't mean nothing, Joe. You know that. If you're a coin collector, you know that. You want to know the prices? I'll tell you guys a little trick. If you want to know going prices and you want to learn what's sold, then you can estimate it based upon grade or whatever, right? You just go to eBay and look at, you know, past sales or something like that. Well, I'll just take a peek and see what they're running at, and you know, at the low spot, you know, because I'm not a really big dime guy. I mean, I have dimes, and I collect them myself, but it's not like it's a Morgan thing with me. You know what I mean? Now, if dimes are like Morgans out of me, then I don't mind helping you. It don't bother me. You know, you're gonna help me out, I'll help you out. It's just the way it is. Help you get your collection. It's no big deal. Man, my dime looks better than that one. Similar one in the right now with free shipping is $10. And there's another one for that looks crappy for $9. That one's a real crappy one. But, so I don't know. They range from $4 to $4,000. So it really depends on what you want, right? But if you just want it, we'll figure it out. Okay. So I got 1919S. I got a 1924S and a 1938S. What else are we missing, Joe? A 1917S? Nope, I don't have a 17S. Yeah. Yeah, I got them. Don't worry about it. I'll put these aside because I know you collect dimes, right, Joe? That's your big thing. You're not like me with either you like me with Morgans with dimes because I don't mind, hooking you up. That don't bother me a bit. That's what separates us from a lot of other people. We're actual collectors. You know what I mean? We're not just buying stuff to buy stuff. I mean, I'm not a big guy on the dime thing anyway. I like pennies and oh, you're just filling them up. Okay. What do you collect? Anything? You have a lot of Morgans and peace dollars? Oh, so you collect the same things. Oh, but do you collect them? Well, you just buy them because they're cool. Like some people just buy them because they look cool. I mean, I buy them because I love them. I just don't know what the passion is I have with them, but yeah. Dollars and halves mostly. Cool. All right, so I put those three aside for you, Joe, anyway. At least you got three in here. You know what I mean? So I'll put them aside for you. 1919S, 1924S, and 1938S. Okay? Cool. All right. Now, let's get into serious dimes. You guys ready? You guys ready to start this auction? So, if you want to collect things, you want to collect. Are you guys all there? Yeah, I will. I'll check it out. You know how I am with time. I'm always busy, you know. I try to get over and watch everybody's videos from time to time. Once in a while, I run into you. Like the other night, I ran into you only because somebody messaged me, "Hey, so and so's having an auction," and I know, Daniel, and Daniel's a good guy. He's an honest guy. He just gets flustered and frustrated too quick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's not used to the YouTube world of auctioning, and you can't get flustered. And they were yanking his chain, the poor guy, He's a really smart guy, he knows a lot about coins. Does he know everything? No, none of us do, right? Yeah, it was kind of a train wreck. But you know what? He pushed through it and he got through it. But the thing about doing auctions on YouTube, most of these people become your friends and your family, right? So it's a whole different ball game, and you got to know people, and you know who's coming and going. You know, and if there's somebody that nobody knows and they act stupid, then I don't have to say anything. One of you guys will get rid of them. You know. Yeah, he just got flustered at people doing things, and because he's a computer guru guy, because he designs websites and stuff. I mean, he's actually a good guy. He's a really smart cat. He gets too flustered because he has that mindset and knows what's going on, right? And I think they were deliberately just yanking his chain. You know what I mean? And it could be some guys that actually have auctions. You know what I mean? And they didn't like it. They didn't like the fact that he was pushing in on the auction scene on YouTube. That could have been it, but I don't think they really got the point that um he was doing it for, a fundraising. It wasn't that he was there trying to cut into the whole YouTube. Let's have an auction on YouTube and see how much more money I can make. Because Daniel does fine, at his coin shop. And if you're ever out in Ohio, you might want to check him out. You know, yeah, yeah. He's a top notch guy. You know, he knows his stuff. But see, when you get to his level, you can't. You got to stay on top of your game all the time. You know what I mean? He's in a different world than I am. I try to just concentrate on my Morgans and my silver, um, and my peace dollars. I'm not really good with peace dollars, but the more that you simplify everything when you get into collecting it, the easier it's going to be. The sections of a dollar and where they are, and what the number category is. Are they A9, a B4, whatever? When you're grading coins, you're looking for different things. So but he's really good. He knows a lot about Morgans, and he loves Morgan dollars too. So anyway, yeah, I talked to your mom the other night, there, Dawn. God, she's doing good. Yeah, you want to see Mary? Her whole left arm is all black and blue. Anyway, so I don't know what you guys are interested in. I just wanted to bring out some dimes if you want to get into dimes. I thought it was only right. I haven't done dimes in a while. So I just thought I'd bring out a few. I mean, I have everything down here, guys. I mean, I have Morgans and peace dollars and nickels and all kinds of stuff. Don't think that I just have dimes, because I don't. But there are some big dollar dimes, whether you know that or not. And they can become as expensive or even more expensive, right, than the Morgans, like this one. It's those rare ones, And I'll show you a couple, all right? Here's one. Now, this is an 1876 Carson City. Now, there's your CC at the bottom. If you guys can see that. There's your CC at the bottom. And finding them, right there. Carson City. See. So getting these in really, really good condition are becoming harder and harder and harder to find. Getting them in any condition, really. But so when you start out and you get in Carson Cities, unless you have a lot of money, you're not going to get into the big guys. Not no more. So getting into dimes, CCs, they become expensive. And then you step up in the grade to find extra fine, right? And then you start seeing more detail, right? You start seeing the shields. And this is an 1876. Fine, extra fine. Has good color. You can read everything. You see the reading along the edge. So that's when you start to step up into a different world, right? It's all about the presentation of the coin with these dimes. Kind of like, it's just like a Morgan, right? It's all about, what it looks like, right? It has to have that eye appeal. It's all about that damn eye appeal, right? The finer the coin, the more expensive it gets. That's just the way it is. You can't go back in time to get these. And if you can, hey, book me a seat on that, whatever you're taking to go back in time, because I'd like to go back and get some really nice ones. So, that's what we have going on anyway. So those are the type of coins that I just showed you. When you find these guys, and they look good, hey, pick them up. These are old birds, Now, if you want to get real old, like that, then you can also step back into these. Now, these can become very, very expensive. Here's one. This is an 1825 bust dime, and this is rare date. 1825. Sorry, but I got a double camera going on. You're getting a little bit of glare. These are 1825 bust dimes. And they're quite unique. Let's see if I can't really get to the back of it, but get this dime out of here and I'll show it to you, because the plastic isn't doing it any justice. But now we're getting down to the nitty gritty with dimes, So now you're looking at all kinds of things when you're looking at these dimes. And really, it has to do with whether they're altered or not. Yeah. Oh, no, I have to return. I there's certain things that I have to have, like Xbox and, computers. I could probably teach them a lot, though. So, yeah, these are bust dimes. So, when you get into these guys, they can become very expensive. Just letting you know that, because there's all kinds of variations of them. And, oh, my God. Just type 1s, type 2s, like it can get really critically crazy real fast. You want to see a cool coin? Yeah. Okay. You can't see much? All right. Then what I'll do is see if I can do it this way for you guys. So I want to show you guys a really cool coin. This is an 1888 S. Okay. Now, it's graded almost good reverse with obverse of good, right? Nice coin. Finding them is the key to it, you know. Finding the coins to be able to start your collection without robbing a bank, you know. That's the key. But, you know, it's like, where do you start? Where do you begin? You know, a lot of people ask me that question, you know, they'll say, where do I go? What do I do? How do I start these? And I say, well, you know, if you're just starting and you want to get into dimes, I mean, depending on what you want to do, you know, it has to do with, you know, the reasoning. Like, you know, what I do is when I purchase them, I put what I paid for it on the back. Like this one's $29. Why? Because it has great eye appeal. You know, it's a good, very good overall grade. It's a pretty nice coin. And it's reasonably priced to start. You know, if you're going to go back in time to the 1800s, you know, you kind of got to fight to get the good prices and then get the right dimes, you know. So it really has to do with how you feel about the coin. You know what I mean? That's the key to it. So, and remember that. Just because somebody else says it's a beautiful coin, it might not agree with you. Or somebody else might not like it, but it agrees with you. You know? So, really, that's the key to it. So, and then you can get into things like this. Here's where we get into money. Here's a bust, 1835 bust. And it should grade good. I do collect seeded dimes from time to time, but it's, you know, it's like I'm like the colorful butterfly, you know. It really depends on how I'm feeling. If I run across something, I don't mind putting it in. I really am a Morgan guy, right? And I like old pennies, right? Large cents, small cents, you know. I'm about particular things, right? So varieties are really where I like to be when it comes to pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, you know. You know, here's the thing. And I don't know if you didn't think so, George. Here's the thing about me and collecting. I have to like the coin. I don't really care about the grade per se, because if I wanted to sell it, there's always somebody that collects at every grade, right? Poor, about good, good, you know, very good, fine, extra fine, you know, AU, you know, BU, whatever, you know. There's people for every. There's people that collect every type and every grade of a coin. All right. So don't ever get stuck in this box of, you know, you have to collect a specific uh, level, because you need to choose what you can afford, firstly. You know what I mean? What can you afford? So, a truck driver, yeah, I was a truck driver at one time, actually. I had a commercial driver's license with a hazmat. I can drive flatbeds. Yeah, I got, a matter of fact, I can show you a picture sometime of me and my truck. I drove for Schneider National Carriers. Yeah. I knew Don Schneider, good guy. I know now you're saying, Jesus, Bob, is there anything you haven't done? Well, there are a few things. I've been a rocket scientist, but I never took it up either. Anyway, so, you know, sometimes when you get older coins, like this one. Now you say, oh, well, that's not really colorful. Now, if this coin right here, this coin was a fine or a very fine, you're talking big dollars, big money. And to find this in an MS state, yeah, you're going to pay thousands of dollars, Sure, a better condition is always desirable if you have the money to do that. I agree. If you have the money to do that. Now, some people are like this. They want to get the best of the best, right? But here's my kick. There's 5 coins that are very good, say, right? So there's 5 rare coins that are very good. Or you can buy this other coin that's just as rare, but it's in fine condition, right? And you can pay the same price. Okay? Think about this for a minute. And you can pay the same price. So you can get 5 coins for this one amount of money. Well, we'll say that there's 5 coins for $1,000, or you can buy this one coin for $1,000. Okay? Now, we know the rarity of these coins is rare, whether it's the 5 that are rare or that one that's rare. Okay? The only difference is the grade of them. Okay? And the grade ain't too far apart. So you're going from a very good to a fine, right? So the grades ain't too far apart. The difference is you're getting one coin, right? Do you get the one coin and satisfy yourself? Or do you get 5 coins for your collection for $1,000 to fill the voids? So how I do it is like this. I say, okay, I can pick these up for $1,000, 5 of them. I buy them, right? So I buy them and I put them in my book. Now, when I see something that's the next step up, if I feel like, purchasing it or whatever, right? Now I say, okay, this is reasonable. So instead of this one coin, we'll use this as an example. Instead of, now this is one of the 5 coins, just say, that was a part of the $1,000 lot, right? Now I found another coin like this that's in a fine condition, right? And I do believe that it's in a fine condition at that time. And it was half the price. So now it's $500. Okay. So now I have to think about, all right, do I want to buy this coin? All right. So if I decide to buy the coin, then the first thing that I do is I ask myself, is it worth it? Now, if somebody is just, and I don't know them, they haven't proven themselves to me to be within, a couple of grades, I'm not going to just trust it. And I got to make sure that the grade is the grade, right? So you got to kind of know what you're doing, right? When you're getting into very expensive coins. And if I agree with it, maybe I can haggle with a guy and bring it down to like $450, right? Now I buy the coin. Now the same year that I have in my collection, I sell. Now I sell it. So I might only get, a couple $100 for it. So now all I did was I've added a couple $250. I got a better grade coin. So I have to really think about whether that's what I want or not. Or I make the decision, okay, because I can see how expensive things are getting. I think what I'm going to do is just stick to the very goods, and then I'll end up just getting very goods. You know what I mean? That's really how I do it. You're hoping for a 40? What do you mean a 40? I'm a little lost there. You'll have to explain that. I got something in my eye. I don't know what the hell I just got in my eye. Okay, I'm good. What are you hoping for? Probably hoping for a 40. Oh, XF40? Yeah. Okay. I couldn't see. I had to put my other glasses on. Well, that's cool. I hope you get it. You know, what I tell people is when you come across something that's cool, when you buy it. If you want to help somebody out and buy a few coins to help them out, buy it. You know, um, if you're buying something to give as a gift, you know, then I say go ahead. You know, yeah, that's it's about having fun. Look, sometimes you just buy things and it's not really that it appeals to you. Maybe you want to give it to somebody, Maybe you say, okay, I'm going to get a few of these because this is an odd year. Like, oh, wow, that's nice. Very cool. Yeah, an AU in 1857. Oh, your granddad's? Wow, that's very cool. So, like I tell people, it's like anything in this world that you go after, right? Sorry for sticking my hand out there. Um, you got to have a reason for doing everything. And it may not always be the good reason, and it may not always be an acceptable reason by everybody else, but you need to figure that out for yourself. Sometimes I just pop in and I'll buy a few things from somebody. Not because I really wanted it, but to just help them out. That's just how I am. Um, but there's certain friends of mine, when I see something I think is a good deal and I'm researching, then I'm going to tell them. And, 9 times out of 10 with these guys, if they have the money and it's available, they're going to get it because they know they're going to get it for one because I'm going to buy it for them. I ain't playing around because I know. Because I'm researching it, and I research it before I even say anything to them, and I make sure it is what it is. And that way I help them, to fill their collections. But they also do the same for me. And, from time to time, I just buy it for them, because they do great things for me. I have wonderful people that help me out with all the things that I do. It's not because I'm the illustrious coin collector and the guru of all coins and know everything about them and, know every Tom, Dick, and Harry's name and what they do and, their place in NGC, ANAC, PCGS, whoever, Konica. That's not the kind of guy I am, you know. I'm just a regular person like everybody else. I just had a lot of time and I really love coins. But I love guitars, I love watches. I mean, I don't know everything about them, you know. Need to let the dogs out. And that's generally how I roll, you know. Everybody has their own way of doing things. I am the coin guru. I am. But that doesn't make me perfect. That says, I mean, I'm just one guy with one opinion, right? And my opinion is not just based off of my own knowledge, but, recognizing other people and humbling myself that other people study other coins, you know? That's the thing. You can't be the high and mighty, you know what I mean? And when I'm grading coins, I got to know what the hell I'm doing. I got to study, and I don't just call it, just say, oh yeah, that is what it is. I actually have to go back later on, and I'll use different websites and guys who grade these coins all the time, and then I can get a better picture of, okay, where is this going to fall? Okay, did this guy have a good weekend? Did he have a little freak in the sheets, or is this guy coming to work and it's Monday and he has a hangover and he's going to grade my coins? Is he not seeing right? Did he have a blur on his glasses? I mean, I think about a lot of things before I send my coins in. So I try to, even if I know that coin should reach a certain thing, I always try to go a little lower in my mind before I send it out because I don't want to be overly disappointed. And I'm going to tell you, I have been disappointed hundreds of times by NGC, PCGS, and NGC and ANAC, right, and ICG. And what can I do? I don't know everything that goes on up in there. It really has to do with the graders. It really does. And everybody operates differently. And let's face it, they might be wrong. And a lot of times they can be wrong. They really can. So that's why I tell people when you're buying something, buy it because you like it. Because unless you're going to buy it to resell it or as a buffer against something, you really ought to be in love with it. Like bullion, okay? Buying bullion or stacking, constitutional silver. Sure, it's great to stack constitutional silver if they're junk and they ain't worth anything. But you can't just think of constitutional silver, whatever it is, as junk. Because you have VAMs, varieties, you have all kinds of oddities, rare dates, so you can't think of it just that way. And some people out there, they get the misconception that if it's constitutional, then, you should always get it cheap. That's not how it is. Money is divided differently, But I tell people, whatever it is, if you get a, good deal at it, then buy it up. It's like Morgans. I love Morgans. And sometimes I just buy extras. Why? Because you can't go back in time. And the more collectors there is, the harder they're going to be to find certain things. So scoop them up, when they're 40, $50 or whatever. Be using now. I mean, oh my God, I don't care what it is. They're getting expensive. Eagles, silver eagles. How many of you guys bought a roll last year of 2020? Eagles. How many of you bought a roll of 2021 Type 1 Eagles? Now, you got to think about that. How many people bought silver last month when there was only, so much made? Because you was paying attention. See, those are the things that you got to look at, How much they minted of something. It becomes more rare. So you got to really look at that. And that's defining statistics over time on coins. It comes with the rarity of it. But for me, it's more, do I collect that? Is that my baby? Is that my purpose? Like Old Soul Poet. He loves pennies. So if I find cool pennies or something that's a penny that is ultra rare, or he should have in his collection, and he might not even know it, then I scoop it up. Or I'll tell him about it or whatever. I have other people too that, oh man, some of these guys are something else. I mean, it gets crazy. So, anyways, I just want you to think about that when you're collecting and, keep that in mind. And hopefully that helps you to make better decisions on your collecting. I hope that was a little helpful. Anyway, let me see if I can get a better. There we go. We ready to start an auction? I'm going to pull out some cool things, see if we can sell a few things. How's that sound? I thought I was having an auction anyway. So this is a 1900 Barbara silver. Excuse me. I almost choked on that Copenhagen. So this is a 1900 Barbara silver dollar, 90% silver. It's an O. See the O down here? Anybody interested in this one? These are nice to collect too, guys. If you like half dollars, if you can get into these half dollars, it's good to get into them. I mean, they're like the Morgan, right? I like the beauty of these coins too. There's just something about them. They just have a certain appeal to me when I look at them. I don't know what it is. They just something about them. So when you're looking at coins and you want to collect, I think something cool to collect that's still manageable are your older pennies, nickels, dimes, halves, and dollars. Your older ones, right? Now, I mean, I have every one up to the date of the Eagles, which are easy to collect, actually. They're very attainable, the American Silver Eagle. But some of these older ones, man, they're becoming harder and harder to find at the right price. So if you're into collecting and you want to pass something down to your grandkids or grandnephews or whatever, these are something great to collect. And I bring these to the channel and I purchase coins. Not always for just me. I'm thinking of, you guys too. I say to myself, oh, what may be cool for them? Because sometimes people don't know what they want to buy. Sometimes people don't know what they want to collect, right? So they need a little guidance. Now, my suggestion is don't always follow the trend of everybody else, right? If it looks cool and it presents itself to you and, the price is reasonable, and you can pick it up for a cool price, hey, buy it. I tell people all the time, sometimes people don't have a whole lot of money. Some people I know, I talk to, they got $100 extra a month, right? That they like to spend on coins. Sometimes they'll buy a couple Eagles. Sometimes they'll buy, a few of these, 3 or 4 of these. Sometimes they'll buy some dimes, whatever, and they switch it out. But every month they buy something. And I mean every month. And that's good. It's a good way of doing it because you figure at the end of the year, if you do that at just $100 a month, you got $1,200 worth of silver coins that are cool. You have a cool collection, something that you can look at, something that you can hold that's actual money that, is only going to go up in value. Period. It'll only go up in value. Now, spot silver does many things, but when you get into collecting them, that's a whole different ball game. Sorry for my fingers; they look kind of a little grungy. Look at them bad boys. That's what working man's hands look like. By the way, look at that. Just wanted to let you know. Anyway, I think I'll just sell a few of these tonight. If you guys want, I got. I got 19. Let's see what I got here. Got 1900, 19. Oh man, that's not an 08. That's an 06. Okay. Jeez, I don't know where my eyes were that night. Now, remember something. Mints that are closed down, remember they're closed down, right? Now, this one's a 1900 O. Okay. This one here is a 1906 O. I'm just going to show you guys these. Uh, this is a 1904. I'm just kind of showing you guys these in case there's something that you like. Because I got a couple of them. And then 1907. And 1908. I have another 1907. And another 1900. I'm not sure. This is just a. Okay, so these two 1900s are different. I'm going to show you. This is a 1900 Philly and a 1900 O. Now, if you're going to start off, this is something kind of cool. Of course, I got the 1906 and 4 and 8 and 7 and whatever, right? So I got a few of them. But if you want to start out, here, I got a few here. Maybe it's something that you never thought about. Maybe you want to start out, Not everybody has already begun. And then I want to show you something later, but are they as big as an old Morgan? Well, let me show you. Actually, they're pretty big, to be honest with you. They're not as big as a Morgan. I'll tell you what, they're pretty close. Here's a Morgan. So you can see the relatively difference in the size, right? So there is a difference. Now, let me tell you something special about the 1880. Not to get off track of these. I'd like to educate you too. I mean, I'd like to sell you a few too, but I want to educate you here. You ever run across these 1880s, right? God, I should have never brought out the Morgan. You had to say Morgan, right? And it had to be an 1880. When you look down here, right, on the 8, you want to really take a look at this 8. Because sometimes the 8 can have, a 7 behind it. So keep that in mind. Sometimes it can be 8 over a 7. And they can become very expensive. So whenever you see a Morgan, maybe you're out and about. This is an 1880 O. Take note of that. And it don't matter the condition. Just really take a look at the 8 and see if there's a 7 hiding behind it. And you got to look. You got to look in the 8. You got to look behind it. And you'll see it. I think I have one somewhere. I think it's in my case. So just remember that if you ever run across these 1880s, sometimes behind the 8, there can be a 7. So keep that in mind. Okay? I don't know why I had to tell you that, but I just thought it was necessary. Anyways, I'm going to sell these now. I'm not going to grade these. I don't, I'm just going to leave it up to your eye appeal whether you like them or not. But I'm going to sell them for $25 a piece. So I'll be making, a couple bucks on each one. But I have a 1900, a 190. Let's see. I got a 1900, a 1900 O. I have a 1904. I have a 1906. I have two 1907s. I don't think any of them are O's. Oh, wait a minute. This one's an O. 1907 O. So this is a 1907 O. Let's see what this one is. I don't think this one is. Let me check this one out. I didn't really get double dirty with these. Okay, this one here is a 1907. And then this one here is a 19. Oh wait. Okay. You want the 1900 and the 1900 O, Joe? These two? These two here? They're pretty good coins. I mean, they're really, that's pretty solid. I mean, there's no, I don't see anything really horribly bad about them. They're circulated, so you're pretty good to go. Good fillers anyway. Okay, so you want, all right. And the 1904. I don't think that the 1904 is anything special. I'd give it a good, but it's pretty solid. This one here's got partial shield. This one here. But hey, they're good fillers. The O might be a 6. I'm not understanding. You mean this O in the 1900? I'm not. Okay. They're goods. They're not nothing overly over the top. But good solid coins. The problem with the thing about the coins when they're grading them, and I'm sure you guys already know this, but for the people who look in on the video later on, one thing that I want you to understand is the coins can be graded very good on the front and good or almost good on the back, and then they'll look at the eye appeal of the coin, and then they'll come out with an overall grade. So anyway, so you want these three, Joe? The 1900, the 1900 O. This looks pretty cool, actually. And then the 1904, correct? Okay. I'll put those aside for you. Yeah. Oh, 1904. Cool. I got them pulled away for you. I'll pull them up here for a second. So I got this one here is a 1906 O. It's probably it's pretty nice. It's got a nice mint mark, and you can see a little bit of the shield. But I would give it probably, based upon eye appeal, probably a G. Probably a G6. It'll probably hit a G6. Pretty sure of that. Looks pretty good. See, I really like it when you can see the mint mark, and the mint mark's good, and you can see the arrows. So I give it a G6. I do from time to time, Joe, but it's not, I like them. I think they're cool. Yeah, this is an 060. Okay. So you don't want this one? Okay. And then I got 1907 O. 1907 O. Now, this one you can, it's a little bit better. So, I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit of heavy toning along the edge, but the coin looks really good. I mean, it might hit it very good. I don't know. That would depend on who's grading it, but I would definitely say it's a G6 for sure. Ain't no doubt in my mind about that. Okay. I'm just letting you guys know. This is a 1907. You got the 1907? It's a 1907 Philly. This one would probably, because I can still see the shield, I would give this a G6 too. And the reason why I would never give it any height, I still see a little bit of the impluribus, right there. It's a little faded along the edge, but you can still see the stars and stuff. So I'd probably give this a G6 too. This is just a regular. You need this one too? Okay. Put that one in the mount. 1907. All right. And then we got we'll go to this one next. Okay, you already have the 1906. And here's a 1908. Probably around the same grade. They're all pretty much G's, G's. I would say this one here might hit a G4, only because of the back, You can still see the mint mark. It's an O, which I didn't mark that. This is a 1908 O, which does give it a little bit of a difference because it is. But I'd say it just hits good because of the front, but I don't give it any higher of a grade than that. I'd say the back is about good and the front is a good. And, depending on the grader, eye appeal, I wouldn't give it no higher than a G. Yeah. So, anyway. And that's it. That's all I have in here, I think. I don't know if I have any more. Are you looking for any more? I might have some more upstairs. Matter of fact, I know I got more upstairs. But in this book, hold on a minute. Let me see something. I don't know if I brought them down here or not. No, I think I brought the quarters down here. I think that's what I was on last time, was the quarters. Yeah. I brought quarters and nickels down here last time. And I got skunked. For some reason, nobody really wanted them. And I don't really understand that. But everybody's different. Man, I'll tell you what's been selling hot. Believe it or not. Mint sets. Man, people are buying up mint sets left and right. I haven't been putting any mint sets up because I'm watching people cracking mint sets. So I was like, nope, I am not doing it. I held off. So I held off. I have a few more pennies in here. But I don't want George to be broke when I pop these pennies out. Because those are graded. I want him to be able to feed his grandson. So I'm trying to stay away from it. Anyway. You love cracking mint sets? Shame on you, Duff. Yeah. You can use 1892 through 96. $50, Joe? Is that what you're asking me? Because I kind of took my eye off of on Barbara's. Okay. All right. Well, give me a second if you want me to run up. Let's see. 92 to 96. Okay, give me a second. I'll run upstairs. So hold tight. You guys hold down the fort, and I'll run upstairs. See what I got. 92. Man, I almost fell on my ass coming down them stairs, guys, with flip-flops on. Let me tell you, I almost ended the stream early tonight. Holy cow, that was tough. All right, let's see. I have, look in this book, see what I got. No, let's see, 90. Oh, I don't have any 92 to 96s in this one. The oldest one I have in this book would be in 1898 in this book. That's the oldest that I have in this book. 1898. Sorry. That's the oldest one I have in this one. 1900, 1901, 1904, 6, 7, 1907, 1908, 1910, 9, 9, 10, 12, and 15. Yep. Shit, I don't know. Let me take a look. It's 1898 Philadelphia. 1898 Philadelphia. So, just a Philly. It don't look whizzed, but it does look war. It looks war, but it don't look whizzed. It looked like somebody might have had it in their pocket or something, but it don't look whizzed. There are scratch marks on it, though. See them? See the scratch marks? But the scratch marks go in all different directions. See them? I don't know. Yeah, I was just showing you. I just got it in the book. And that's it. The rest of them will just really not brag about. So, that's that. Okay. Anybody interested in these? Before I put them up, got a 19060, 19080, and a 19070. So a 60, 70, and 80. New Orleans Mint. You guys know that the mint ain't no longer around, so if not, I'll put them up. So if you're in here and you for the auction part, let me know. The 1901 is what mint? Crap. I don't know. Let me check the sheet. Okay. 1901 would be Philadelphia. There's some hairlines across there, see? Like somebody had them in something. It's not a bad coin, though, but there's a little, like, little hair marks there. I don't know what that's from, but anyway. 1901. Not too bad. Don't look like it's been cleaned. It looks like it was in somebody's pocket or something. It's not bad. So you need this one too, Joe? Yes, sir? No, sir? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. 1501P. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Everybody's good with the halves on the bobber halves, right? Okay, we'll move along. Moving on down. Now, anybody want to see anything particular? Okay. All right, I'll take it back out, cross it back off, and dig back in there. 1901. Okay. Took her out. Please took her out. All right. Get that one in the book. Okay. All right. Oh, I got Walkers, but some of these they're not going to be the same price, Joe. You'll see why. What do you need? Because these are not crap coins. I'm just going to let you know. If you're looking for fillers, I don't have any Walker fillers. These are all nice Walkers. You know, these are where they need to be. But I have some. I mean, very fine, extra fines. I mean, I got, AU55s. But most of mine are very good and more. The only one that isn't is this 1917, which is a rare coin anyway in itself. So, and this one's probably, and this one's one of those coins that, well, it's a rare coin. Anyway, 17D. This is a 17S. It's a rare bird. Dove. No, I don't have a 16. Most of mine in this book In my collection, I do, but I won't get rid of them because I'm a high grades. So most of these in this book for the Walkers are 1936. I got 1936, 1937, 1942, 1938, 45, 41. That's a really nice one. The 41 is a AU55. I got extra fine 45, 1937. I got a very fine 20, 1944, extra fine 40, 1943. I got a VG8, 1946 with great eye appeal. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just telling you what I got. I got a very good to fine 1945. So I got, I got quite a bit in here. So anyway, there you go. Yeah, if you got them in BUs, you're good. But I don't have a 1916 in this book. I do in my upper collection, but that's just for my. No, I don't have any in this book. These are just my my seconds that I have of stuff. I mean, I can tell you I do have them, but they're like yours. Minor and fine, extra fine to AU and BU. In my actual collection. So, and they're only partial collection, but when you get them really nice, you put them back. And these are not bad coins. I mean, some of them, extra fine. You have 45s and VF20s pluses, and they're not crap coins by no means. They're just different higher grades. That's all. All right. And then I got some Kennedys. I got some really nice ones. All kinds of stuff, man. It's crazy what I have. I want to show you guys something. And if you ever run across these, I want to show you this. Okay? Any extra 21? No, I don't. Nope. I just had the early ones. I only have singles of. Most of those, to be honest with you, Joe, I already got rid of to a couple of other friends that I've been trading with for years. So I actually got a couple of 36s and 37. And I got a 38, but that's it. Most of the other ones, people have already squished me for. So, but I want to show you something really quick. Nope, I don't have a 29. So, what I have in my seconds here is I have 1936s. I have 3 of them. I have extra fine, very fine, 1936D, and then I have a very fine 1936. I'd give that a very fine 20 plus, but 1938, 42, 45, 41. I got a beautiful 41 in here. I'd say it's an AU55 for sure. 46, extra fine 46. I got a very fine 20, 44, extra fine 45, 37, extra fine 40, probably 1943, and then a VG8, 1946. That's it. That's all I got for them. A second. But I want to show you guys. From 34 to 47, I'm good. Okay, cool. I want to show you something really special in intro about these two coins. Okay, these are 2020 Ds. Okay. Now you say, oh, well, they're just a common coin. I want you to look at something, and I'm going to pull it up and show you. Something happened at the Mint. Do you guys, let me put that one aside and then I'll show you. Do you guys see this halo right out here? You see that out in front of his face? That outline? You guys see that? I'll get the pen away. I want to show you something. Let me tilt it a little more. See how it looks like it's been scattered? Like bag mark? Oh, really? You found a penny like that? Do you see that? Along the front? Let me show you. This one. Now look, here's a different one. Do you see it? Look at that. You can see it in the front there. And you can see it in the front there. See it? That's right. Them dies got worn out. Printing these 2020 Ds. Not just that. Look at the Ds. You see the Ds? Don't the Ds look a little different? Ain't that interesting? Pretty trippy, huh? But look at the backs. They look beautiful on the back. Absolutely gorgeous. Both of them on the backs. Absolutely gorgeous. But them D's, something happened. Weird, huh? I just wanted to show you that in case you do collect them, that you'd see that. The things that you run across when you're looking through them, you know. I just thought they were kind of neat. But I wanted to show you this. See that one? Looks really nice, don't it? These all came out of the same batch. But this one is the start of the halo. See it? In front of his face? But this one was fine. And they all came out, you know. Weird, huh? Isn't that weird? Look at that. Look at that. They all got that halo thing going on. Weird. Weird. Oh, you only got the phone? Pretty neat. I mean, it's kind of weird how you come across that kind of stuff. I'm always looking. Always looking. All right. Anybody else need me to pull out anything? Any halves? Anybody need a 1919 S wheat penny? 1919 D wheat penny? 1916 D penny? 1913? 1914? We got 1914, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1916, 1912, 16, 18D, 28P, 10, 18, D. I've been looking, by the way. Look at these babies. 1918D. Let's see what else we got. 1919, 1911. What is is this? 1919S, 1944S, 1940S, 1934D, 1943D, 1918P, 1911, 1910. I'm just going through this batch that I got. I picked up a batch this week. 1917D, 1921, 1917, 1914, 13, 1910. What else we got here? 1943S, 1943D, 1919, a 1920, and a 1910. I bought all these big old batch of coins. 1911, another 1911. So I bought the whole big old batch. Look at this batch. Look at them all. I had to bring them out. So there's an old guy down the street. Well, he's not down the street, but closer to me than he is you guys. So I got them all. How many is there? I don't know. God, I'll have to check. So the old guy wanted to sell them and picked them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So there's 33 of them here. Make me an offer, and you can have them. Oh, wait a minute. 33, 34. Oh, wait a minute. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. I think there's 40 of them there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm making sure. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 28. Actually, there's 39 there. So, if you want them, you can either make me a private offer if you want. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to haggle with them for some more. So, if you want to just take and make me a private offer, you can. You want them all, Poet? Because I'll put them aside for you. You can just make me a private offer and I'll sell them to you. Okay? Oh, you thought I forgot about you, huh? I don't tell you everything. I love you, but I don't always tell you everything. I like to have little surprises for you. And that ain't nothing. Wait until you see what else I got coming. But I'm going to save that for next month. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe later on this month I'll do something else too. So I put them aside for you. Okay? Got to have a little bit of something for everybody. You want to see something cool? Oh, Poet is going to shit his pants when I do this. So, did I just say shit? Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah. So, hey. Go Hey. Okay. Hey, George, I'm going to bring a big dollar coin out here. You ready? You sitting down? You need to have the missus hook up the defibrillator right now, because when I put this one down, this is expensive coin. Just going to put that right out there. Not cheap. So, no. You want to see a big dollar? There you go. Here's the biggest dollar you're going to see tonight. Okay. Next. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little quick shot of this. You ready? You ready? I got two of them actually. What the hell did I just do with the other one? Oh, it's over here. You ready? You ready, George? Oops. You ready? Gotta know that you're ready, because I'm just gonna flash it. I'm gonna taunt you. Oops. Ready? Let me show you it like this. La la, doom 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 doom, ba 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 ba. I like that one. Was that sexy? How about this one? This one's sexy too? Hey, I think they're cool, don't you? Look at these beauties. Look at them babies. Flying eagle. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll just put them away. Yeah, thank God it is a small screen. I just wanted to flash those. That was just a flashing, just to aggravate George. Look at this. Ain't this a beautiful coin? PCGS PR69 DCAM 2005S. Ain't that beautiful? It's absolutely gorgeous. I thought it was beautiful. If you like nickels, I mean, it's nice. I can respect it, you know. Pretty, huh? Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of people collecting nickels. I mean, I know there's lots of people. You know. Do you like to be flashed, George? Yeah. Dirty boy. Dirty boy. $19.36, very fine 20. Pretty cool, huh? $19.37D. Very fine 35. Pretty cool, huh? Neat, huh? Your grandson will never eat again. Oh my God. I don't know if I should show you this penny. This is a really nice penny, by the way. Look at this penny. Ain't it beautiful? This is a 2005 S PCGS PR 69, proof 69, red decam. Look at this. Ain't it absolutely beautiful? I mean, this is a beautiful penny. I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, look at that bad boy. Isn't it nice? God. Monticello never looked so yellow. Look at him. Look at old Abe. Ain't he beautiful? Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to aggravate you with him. I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong of me. But I'll tell you one thing. It was fun to do it. So. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, there's certain coins that are pretty valuable, actually. I have some mint sets upstairs, you guys. You would not believe. They are so beautiful, the coins in the mint sets. Yeah, me too. I wish I had some too. And you're not even right now. You know that? I'm trying to be good. And you know, I'm trying to be good boy here and trying to behave myself from eating a trade. A trade? What do you mean? Am I up for a trade? I just come across those pennies and do it to aggravate George. I just do it to aggravate George. You want a cat bust? A cat bust. Oh, a half cat bust. To be honest with you, Joe, you know, cat bust when I run across some super cheap and I pick them up, but I'm not overly exuberated with them, you know. I mean, you know by now, I am a Morgan guy, right? So, you know, that's just pretty much where I stand. What's your total? Well, you know I got Morgans. The ones I need is super rare, and they're just very expensive, Joe. So I have every Morgan except the really super expensive ones. That's the hard ones, you know. And I'm never going to tell anybody to break up their collection. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for you, Joe. So you got You got 4 halves at $25 a piece, right? You know what I mean? So you got 4 halves at $25 a piece. But because I know you cared about my collection, right? Certain things. I'm going to give you these 3 dimes. Okay? Now, you know what they are. I know what they are, and it doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to give you these 3 dimes. This 1919S, this 1924S, and this 1938S. I'm going to give them to you as a present from me to you. Okay? There's certain things that, I've already got money into all of this stuff, but the dimes, I really would like to give them to you as a gift from me to you. Okay? Because, I know what you've done for me, and, I can't never repay you for that, and I appreciate it, but I want to give you something too for your collection. So I'm going to give you these dimes. And so you only owe me $100 plus whatever the shipping is for the halves. Okay? So if, I don't know what shipping is, but $5 should be enough for shipping, I would assume. Okay? How's that sound? That's a good deal. It's helping you out, helping me out, and I appreciate everybody's friendship, I mean, I really do appreciate. Do I need any peace dollars for my collection? To be honest with you, Joe, I don't have a whole lot of peace dollars, to be honest with you. I don't have I can tell you which one that I can never get a hold of for a good price. I mean, I have, I don't know how many I got. I got a few, but I don't have the whole collection, The 1921 has been nothing but a pain in the butt for me to chase and get for a good price. So that one's going to be, the one that's going to be tough for me to get. And just like anything, there's always a couple of them, It's like the Morgans, you get into that 1895. I have one, right? Do I have the 21? No, I don't have a 1921 peace dollar. No. I had a chance to buy one here about, God, I'm going to say 4 or 5 months ago. And I should have got it, but I didn't. The guy wanted to sell it to me for $60, and it was kind of, I would say about good, maybe good condition, and I didn't buy it, and I was pissed off because I didn't buy it. No, you don't have to send me it. That's cool. I appreciate it, man, but there's certain things that I just have to buy, I just have to do it myself, And I should have bought it, but I didn't. Because with the peace dollars, for me, I'm not in love with them. I just want to collect them to fill my case, right? The case that I got. That's the only reason why I'm doing the peace dollars. I could care less what shape they're in, what they look like. I just want to fill the void, so that way it's up on the. Look, I'm going to tell you something that I learned a long time ago, Joe. If it's in your heart to do something, now I do have, I think a 1935 and 36. Yeah, I think I do have that, but I don't have the 21. Hey, what's up? It's my brother. Everybody say hi to crazy, my crazy brother. There's not a 36? What the hell is it? Was it a 39? Hold on. I can't even remember what it was. Hold on. Let me go upstairs and look, because I want to be correct. I'm not a peace dollar collector, so let me not talk out of turn here. I can't remember because I'm not a peace scholar. No. They also said there was no 1936, but I couldn't remember if there was a 1936 or not. Because I'm not a really big guy on the peace dollars. When it comes to Morgans, though, I can tell you 1878, 1921, and 2020. All right. How do we fix this problem? You bring the whole damn collection downstairs. That's what you do. Okay. So I have a, yeah, you're right. I have a 1934, 1935. Then I have 25s, 26s, 24s, 23s, all the 22s. I don't have a 21. So I don't have the 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33. Yeah. So I don't have too many to collect, I guess. Yep. So I was incorrect. It wasn't a 36, it was a 35. So I got the 34 and the 35 and the 30s. So I'm missing 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And then I have all of the 26s, all the 24s, all the 23s, all the 22s. And the 22s I have all in mint state, which is kind of odd. So that's where I'm at. And I actually know that because I'm actually looking at the case instead of assuming that I have something. So there's that in a nutshell. There would be the truth of it all. Okay. Well, if it's on your heart to give me one, I would really appreciate it. And you know where it's going anyways. It's going right in the case, right? So you'll always see it for as long as we're both alive, or as long as the YouTube channel will continue. You'll always see it because I'll never sell it. And I appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you very much. And you know that I will cherish it. Anything that I get from you guys that you ever, donate to me or the channel, when it comes to coins from my collection, I always keep it. That's the way I am. Oso knows that too. You're having a nightmare. What, over those pennies, George? Over not feeding your grandson. Yeah, I appreciate it. Really, I do, Tex. Because you know how I am. I'll just put it. I would like to have eventually all of them filled. Every Morgan and every peace dollar, and put them on the wall for people to see. Oh, well, I appreciate that. And to be honest with you, you remember a long time ago you asked me for dimes, and I lost the frickin' sheet, and I tore up my bedroom looking for it. To be honest with you, and I pulled 4 coins out, and I can't find them 4 frickin' coins that I was going to send you. To be honest with you, I don't know where they're at, and I pulled them out specifically to send to you. So if I ever come across those other 4 coins, I will. Those dimes. So anyway, at least I got to find these 3 for you. So help you out a little bit anyway, right? But man, I was upset. I couldn't find them because I found them, and then it was like CC's Carson Cities. Are you talking about for my Morgan collection, Tex? Yeah, that's a whole different ball game, man. Yeah, That's a whole different ball game. I need a few. I don't need them all. I need a few of them, but not. I can tell you which ones I don't need. I don't need 1990. I don't need or 1890 because I got that, and I don't need 1892, and I don't need 18. What was it? I'd have to go back through them. I don't have all the Carson City ones now. I think I have a 78. Let me. I have to open up my case now. See what you guys are doing to me? I have to open up my babies, my babies. Look at my babies. Let me take a look at my babies. Hi, babies. Daddy's home. Oh! I got. Oh, yeah. I don't have an 18. I don't have an 1880 Carson City. I have an 1879. And I'm not sure about the 1878. It might be in the safe deposit box. I have the 1884. Yeah. I have two 1890 CCs. No, I have one. And an 1890. Shit, I don't know what I did with that one. I have a few. But see, I don't know. I'd have to go upstairs and look in my black book in the safe to see if I have them in the safe deposit box. Because, there's certain ones that I don't keep at home at all. Because it's so very expensive. So I'd have to actually go look. Yeah. I don't have the 1880 Carson City. 78, I'm not sure of. I'll tell you what I do have in a 78. I have a 1878. 8/7 tail feathers, AU55, top 100 in the world. I have that. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you later, Dan. Take care. Love you. Be good. Be safe. And stay on your diet, too. Oh, yeah. Killer Coilers are on the diet, too, by the way. Just want to let y'all know. Seems like a lot of us fat boys are on a diet. God. And I don't care either. I like I'm trying to lose weight. It isn't easy. That's for sure. Well, with the storm going on, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people keep popping in and out. Are you guys there? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Is George still... Hey, is George okay? Okay. All right. Cool, Tex. Is George still alive? I know he's sitting there probably grinding at the teeth. I don't blame him. I would too. He's already seen it, so you know, he just send me whatever he wants to send me, and I'm sending him off to him. He does whatever he wants to do. He's got it like that. All you have to do, also, is hit the PayPal button. I had to say it. Just look away when you push the button. That's what I do. I just look away when I push the button. I try not to look. All right, cool. I'll take a peek. Take a peek. But we have the most unethical auctions, you know? I mean, if people wanted to have, you know, auctions like other people, they were, you know, you just do whatever you want to do. It depends on what you want. Do you want all the graded coins too? Then you figure it out for yourself. That's right. Do whatever you want to do. That's what I say. Email. You know, here's the thing. I like running this channel because I like to be at ease and see what we need, see what we want. You know, we do whatever we want to do, you know, not have to run an auction with 500 people just for money, just to pork out the money. You know, look, when there's certain times that we need to make some money to help people out, I don't mind that. But when we're just sitting around like this, you know, hey, if I pick up some things and you guys want them, or you just want to help me out, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. Because look, I'm not running this channel um, to make buku dollars. Because if that was the case, I would definitely be doing something else. I'd be getting into, you know, real estate or whatever. That's not my forte, you know. And I wasn't blessed that way because I was doing other things in the military. So, you know, leave to those who are best to do it. And I just enjoy my friends and having a good time and sell a few things here and there and bring some cool stuff. And that's really what it's all about. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but yeah. Oh, here we go. I'm going to watch this video. Wow. For some reason. Well, that's weird. For some reason, it won't open up the video. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Number 7 tail feathers, AU-55, top 100 in the world. Oh, that's a cool coin. I'm a cool. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you later, Dan. Take care. God, DJ. Oh yeah, that's them are nice pictures too, Joe. Stay on your diet too. Oh yeah, Kill Players are on the diet too, by the way. Nice. You ever notice something about? I want to say this Texas Joe. You ever notice something about the peace dollars that I noticed? I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but they get spotty. Like in certain areas on the back of the coin, right? Where the eagle is, I have ran across, I do not know how many of the peace dollars that have those spots on them. There's something about them, and I don't know what it is. And I was asking another guy, I'd consider him a friend. I mean, we're not real close, but, I've known him for many years. I asked him about it. He says, that's kind of funny because he's seen the same thing. Some of them have that funky, they get a funky, weird tone on them. And they get these like dots. Like, some bird ate a lot of blackberries and did a flyby shitting on the back of the coin. I mean, I'm sorry for saying that, but that's what it looks like to me. It got bird turned. I'm sorry. Not very pastoral of me, but that's what it looks like. That's what they look like. Now, look, I don't care because, every coin is kind of cool to me anyway, but for some reason, the peace dollar does that, Well, here's the thing. On your Morgans, 90% was silver and the other 10% was copper. And I believe the same thing was for the peace dollar. But, let's face it, the other 10% could be a mixture of different metals. I mean, there is a machine that they make, and it's very expensive. A lot of the high, the big dollar dealers that deal in a lot of, big amounts of silver and gold, they put it into this analyzer, and it analyzes the coin so it can tell you, all of the metal content and how many percent is in the coins, or even gold. It's a really cool machine, but they're expensive. We're talking, $10,000 for one of these machines, but they tell you everything that's in the coin, which I thought, would be very neat to have because, you could tell anything about the coin and see if they're really screwing the pooch on you or not, And my God, let me tell you guys, they are faking these coins so good today. But I want to teach you guys something that's really important. Yeah, that's right. The 10% reacts over time. There's an app on the phone, and I want to let you guys know what this app is. Let me go look it up first before I open my pie hole. And I'm going to tell you what the app is. All right. Do you see that right there? Where it says Bullion Tester. You guys see that? You can get this app. Okay. I'll read it. So you can download this Bullion Test, right? Now, I'll teach you something. Well, I'm not going to pull out a gold coin to do it, but maybe I can with a silver coin. Hold on. Pull out a silver coin. I want to show you something. Kind of cool. Seeing that we're going from auction to whatever we're doing, I want to do this. Because by God, we're running this show and we can do whatever we want to do. So, let me find a silver dollar and I'm going to do this. Oh, somebody's going to be pissed at me when they see me do this, but whatever. I'm going to make somebody mad, but whatever. I'm going to do it anyway. So, I don't know if I can find one. Oh, there it is right there. So, let me teach you something. Okay? So what you can do what you can do is you can take the phone. I'm gonna do it and see what it does. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. So here's the bullion tester. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Let's see. Is this what I want? I'm gonna find it. Let's see. So here's the Morgan Peace dollar. Okay. And it shows you the coins. All right. You see this? So it shows you the coin. And what you do is you take your coin like this. You push this button right here, right? And then you ping it. Right? Oops. And then you drop the friggin' thing on the floor like an idiot, like I just did. And then what happens is the test, when you do the ping test down here, if it matches what it's supposed to be, the frequency, it'll give you a pass. You see that? All you gotta do is tap it. So, I'll do it again. Hopefully I won't be an asshat and drop my damn 1880 in. See it? Pretty cool, huh? So whatever the sound is that's created out of these, you can match it. Pretty cool, huh? And you can do it with gold. Let me show you something else here. So let me go back. And then you can come up here. And you could do Eagles, Silver Buffaloes, Reeded Edge, Liberty Silver, all of these different ones, right? You can do the ping test off of them. Cool Grands, American Eagles, whatever it is, right? So, yeah, it was kind of like Morse code. Morse code for coin guys, right? So, yeah, it does a ping test for you because they all have a specific sound. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So that way, if you're out somewhere out and about, I mean, all you need is a freaking pencil, right? And download the bullion tester. And you can check it by sound. And it will tell you. Trust me. Remember, weight, you can weigh it. You can check the dimensions of the coin because they have to be certain dimensions, right? And you can do the ping test. So remember, once again, it's called bullion test. See it? Right there, bullion test. And it's pretty easy. You know, it shows you what it looks like too. Not just that, it tells you the dimensions of it, the weight of it, the purity of it, right? What the overall contents of it. So it should be, 31.072 grams. And, it can vary with, point, 6.1 to whatever, But it also tells you the thickness of it. 2.98 millimeters thick. The diameter is 40.6 millimeters. Okay. So this app is a cool app. You can do it right on your phone. It's called the Bullion Tester. Bullion Test. And you get that from, your Play Store. Yeah. Bullion Tester. And that way, there's certain coins that we collect. we can just go there. And once you go there, right? So here's the Silver Eagle. And you can actually flip the Silver Eagle around. So if you're new to that specific coin, or we can go up here and say, okay, what do we want? We want to look at Mexican Libertad. We can pull up a Mexican Libertad. We know what the Mexican Libertad looks like on both sides, right? It tells you what the diameter, the weight, the purity, and the content, how many grams it weighs, right? And then all you do is you come up here, you click on that little microphone, and then you do your ping test, and it will tell you. Apple has one too, though, Joe. There's another one. What you want to do is look up, you either look up coin test or ping test, metal ping test, something like that. But I know there is one because I have a friend of mine that has that too. There's another one too. I don't know what it's called. Let me look, see if I have it here. There's another app too that you might want to go to. Yeah, it's the free version. Correct. Yep, it's free. It's free, Duff. This is Coinoscope. Here's another thing. I don't know if you can get it or not. Something that I use. I'll show you. So, let me show you something. Check this out. This is Coinoscope, right? So what you do is you put the coin underneath it. I'll show you. Let me see if I can get you guys in. Check it. All right. So you put the coin under it. And then you take a picture of it, right? And then what it does is it shows you what it is. See? It'll show you exactly what it is. It's pretty cool. And I think it's pretty neat. Let's do it on this gold coin. Let's see if they know what this is. Here's a good one. Do it to a gold coin. No. Didn't do it. There you go. See? And it tells you what it is. 1/10 ounce, $20 growling cougar. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. It's a pretty cool app. So I use a couple different ones, you know. Yeah, it's you know, you got to make sure that you got the damn thing in focus, right? You know, I mean, let's face it, some of us old timers are how should I say it? Freaking impatient, right? So I had to learn to slow down and get it in view. But the other one's really cool. I like doing the ping test. And you know, 99% of the coins that I pinged, of course, I knew what they were anyway. It came out right. I still want to get a Metalytics machine, guys. Look. I'll tell you the deal on the Metalytics machine. I've been trying to get one and trying to get one and trying to get one, right? They're either out of stock or people have stockpiled them and they're selling them for like, you know, $400, $500, $600 more than what they were. And it's just crazy. And I would really like to get a Metalytics machine for the channel. So that way certain people that are not sure and they bought a coin, they can send it to me and I can verify the coin, you know, just for us, you know, just for us here on the channel. and the prices are just astronomical, and I can't afford it. So, if anybody was wondering, because I said this last year, that's what's going on with it. It's just, everybody's price gouging everything, and it's either that or they're out of stock, or it's just pure stupidity. Really is. It's just asinine, and it really pisses me off that people are like that, and everybody's doing it. It's like the price of freaking gas is like $3.08 for crappy unleaded. This is crazy. It's absolutely nuts. And I know we ain't selling any coins, and this is, well, here's what it is, right? Yeah. Anyway. I'd have just. Oh, here's a cool coin. Did you guys ever get one of these? I don't know if you did or not. In 2020, they had the Tree of Lives. Did you guys all get one of these? The Tree of Lives? I didn't know if you did or not. If you didn't, they're pretty cool coins. I like them. I'm just wondering. I bought a couple of different ones. So I just wondered. If there's stuff that you're missing or whatever, always ask me, because I might have picked up too. Who knows? I got some really cool stuff. I don't always show everything, but. And you got to really pay attention to your coin collections, Sometimes, there's always a time to sell something and get something else. Eventually, I'm going to send some coins in, but I haven't had the extra money to do it lately. But I got this coin. I probably overpaid for it, but I really liked it. It comes from the Germanian Mint. And this is a 5 mark piece from 2019. And it's an absolutely beautiful coin. I would be very surprised if this coin doesn't get a proof rating. Really. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I picked it up, and there's only 25,000 pieces made. I like to buy the really rare stuff, especially when it's really nice. So, so I picked it up. I thought it was really pretty. 2 hot chicks, man, they'd look good too. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody you take out on a date. It's sexy. Sweet Jesus. I hope little Miss Morgan doesn't get mad at me. But these 2 chicks, look, they hot. Hot. Oh yeah. That guy. I know I'm stupid, right? I know it. I want to tell you something. I'm trying to get some other things, but I want to show you this sexy penny. Here's a beautiful sexy penny. It's a commemorative penny from 1867 to 1967. A friend of mine gave it to me. Just wanted to show it to you. It's beautiful. Pretty, ain't it? He didn't send me no duck shit. He actually sent me something really nice. Isn't that nice? Ain't that a cool channel sticker? I mean, come on, man. Look at that. I must rank pretty high because he didn't send me a crappy coin. I mean, that is cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. If you don't have one, I'm sorry. Maybe you ought to contact Dove Season, and he might be nice enough to give it to you. Show you something else that's cool that probably none of you guys have. Look at this. Look at this 1936 quarter. Ain't this cool? Freaking old George. Look at him. Look at that. Look at this thing. Ain't it neat? George never looked so good. Ow! I'm just wondering why whoever did this didn't do anything with the eagle, you know? They only did it with only did the freaking thing with this. Yeah. Oh, I gotta watch that video thing. Sorry, guys. I totally spacing it. I space shit all the time, whatever. What the hell was I looking for? Oh, I know what I was looking for. There we go. It says I cannot have this. Okay. Are you shitting me? Joe. Hey, Joe. Are you a ball buster? No, I don't have one of these either. Hey, Joe. Joe, can I show everybody this? Seems that you want to bust my balls. Sorry, I'm just being honest tonight. I'm sorry. It's the weather. I'll pray about it later. But can I show everybody this? Joe? Where you at? Where is everybody? Yo! 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 Can you guys hear me? Joe, can I show everybody this? What you sent me? Being a show off? Can I show everybody? Okay. Hey, Joe the Ball Buster, can I show everybody what you sent me? This picture? Look at this. Look at that. I mean, sweet Jesus. Let me enlarge that. Look at that. Look at that. 1885 GSA Horde MS63. I would say that coin is probably around 350 to 450, somewhere around there. They used to be able to pick these up for 100 to $150. Now you might as well forget it. They're like 350, 450. I mean, it gets crazy now. That's nice. That's a nice coin. GSA coin. And it's a Carson City. Yeah. Nice. That's a nice pull. I was trying to be nice, Joe, and not give out all the information. Because that way, if somebody followed and asked me if I wanted to buy it, I could have I could have bought it. Now, don't you wish that said 1895, Joe? Don't you wish that said 1895? How much would that coin be if it said 1895 MS63? How much would it be worth? There's a little test for you guys. Go check that out. I have an 1895 AU 55. Yeah, think about how much that one's worth. But think about how much an 1895 would be worth. MS63. Big dollars. Yeah. You know, there was I think it was 1903. I can't remember because my mind's slipping. Was it 1903 or 1904 has a specific Morgan date that is big dollars too. Yeah. That's a nice coin though. So for everybody, if you're looking for adoption, yeah, about $7,500. Yeah. If you're looking for adoption, I believe the person to adopt you would be Joe because he has some beautiful coins. Now, whether hey George, look at this. Look at this coin. Can you see it? Let me blow it up for you. Look at this. Huh? That. Oh, look at that. I see something. 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 Right there. So there you go, Tex. Look at that. I bet they didn't put that on the designation though for you, did they? You see that? Right there? You see that? I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about those lines. I'm talking about this. Do you see the E? Look. Look at this. I'm going to show you if you guys can see that. Do you guys see this mark right here? And oops, shit. Don't you know? Every time I'm trying to do something cool. Look at that. I can see it right there. There's a VAM right there. Right there. Yes, sirree. Sure is. There's another one right there. There's another VAM right there. Texas Joe. Well, how come I'm seeing it? Well, I'll tell you what. I can see it plain as day just looking at it. Just like this, I can see it. I can even see it that small. Not just that one. What about that one? There's a card right there. Look at that. Look, I'm really good with these Morgans. Look, I've seen so many of them. Look at that right there. See that casting? You see that beautiful casting right there? Look at that. I want to see the other side. Can I see the other side? Can you send me a picture of the other side? Can I see the back side, please? No, I ain't showing you now. Look, I'm showing you what's wrong with this coin. It's not wrong, but I can see this VAM right here. You can't look. It don't matter the size. I mean, this is pretty obvious VAM right here. You can see the VAM. See it? where the die is doing something weird. I don't know. But you can see that right there. You see that letter? If you can't see that letter, something's wrong with you. Okay? You need to give me all your coin collection, stop collecting coins, and go into collecting fart in the bottles. I could see that. I mean, I know Morgan's well enough to see that. There's something right there, too. You can see it right there. Oops, let me take it down. You see it right there. See that? Sure does look like a 6 or O or something right there. See it right there. This S doesn't look right. I'd have to actually have it in person to see this S, but there's something going on with that S too. See it? There is something wrong with that S. See? There's something wrong with that N too. I don't know what it is, but there is something up with it. I don't know if that's a die clash or a bag mark, but that whatever hit that or didn't hit that, it could have been an end of the run of the die hitting it. But there's something wrong. There's a split right there. And it doesn't go, it's not the same. Do you see this? This is different. And it ain't worn because it's an MS63. And you're not going to grade into an MS63 with something like this that isn't respected. So they knew about that. Look at the U. See how the U is messed up? Look at this. You can look at this area right here. Look at this area. It looks like a 1. Look. You can see it. There's something right there. Yeah. And look down here. Look at this right here. See the point right here? The point at the bottom of the star? Something right there. And there's something right here. There's a cud right here. There's a little curve right here. It looks like a 2 or something right here. You see that? I don't know what that is. There's a lot going on with this bad boy. This is just chatter right here. If you're wondering what this is, that's just chatter from a coin from Bagbox. But, oh yeah. I want to look at the other side of this coin. I want to look at the other side of this coin. That's pretty interesting. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pick apart your coin, but I'm seeing all kinds of varieties on this coin. So, I mean, I'm just looking at it, you know. No, I still see it. Look, here's another picture that you sent me, right? And I still see it. Right here. That's not a clash mark, okay? I can see that right there. See it? And right there, you can see it. Right here by the B. That S, yeah, it looked like it was, look at the U. See how the U is right here? Look at that U. Something either hit it or something. And this here is a jagged edge. So it might be at the end of the die. I don't know. See how that N, oh, let me pull this down. See how that N curls right there? The way I'm looking at this picture from that looks like there's something got stuck on the end. It got stuck on the die. They didn't clean the die or something, right? Yeah. There's definitely something down here by this. Let me pull this up a little bit. Right here on the edge. There's something going on here. I'd actually have to see it more and really dissect it. There's something right here and right there. Like little cuds or something. And you can see this spot too. right? So on the other picture, I seen it. See that little itty bitty cud going to the point of the star? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool coin, actually. It's very interesting. Yep, very interesting. I'm just surprised that when they graded it, they didn't, This is what I want to look at. Yeah, I have the reverse now. I'm going to look at it. You see those lines? You guys see these lines right here? I'm gonna pull this down, but do you see the lines? Let me bring this up a little bit. You can see the lines in just a regular form. But do you see this? These lines here? Let me pull this down. See them? See the lines? See that extra line right there? And up here? Do you see them? See how it squiggles like that? That's not from bag marks or nothing. That's from the die itself. Now, these points I don't know about because I'd have to hold it in my hand, but those are die lines. Look at that. See that crack? There's a crack. See the crack? Die crack right there? That's a die crack. Look at it. Runs all the way right through that S. You can see it. Look at that shit. It runs through the T, through the E, right to the S. You see it? And then right here, it goes from the S, it jaggers down and goes through here and through the F, right into the wing, right down here, right across the A, right across into the M, and then it ends right here. Just a little itty bit. And if you come down here to where the flower petals are, right, where the wreath is, you see this? There's another piece right here. Holy shit, there's a lot going on with this coin. Yeah, that's interesting, but it's got a real die crack. That's no crap. That's a real die crack. I don't know if you guys can see this. I hope the image is good. The die crack runs through here, right on the other side of the wing, runs right through the F, right through the O, right through the S. And if you look right here underneath this S right here, you see this doubling right here, right underneath that S, and it's really light and it's really faded right here. Really faded. But there's a little bit right there if you look. See it? And then the die crack continues right through the E and the T. And then if you come over here on this side, there's a small little side of a cud right here. So this coin is probably worth a lot more than you think it is there, Joseph. A lot more. Because there's your die crack. That alone, without looking at anything else, can add to the money. Right there. That die crack. That's a long die crack, too. And the weird thing about the die crack is it's at the top here, you see? The T, E, and S, right? And then you have a little bit right here. I don't know if that's from the die crack or doubling, but it can really throw you off. It could be the die crack, but it could show you as a doubling. So it could be misconstrued one way or another, right? And then if you look, the die crack runs right from the S, right? And then it stops. And then it goes from the O to the F. And then it runs right here from the tip of the F. And then on the other side of the wing, it runs right down through here. So, there's no denying, okay, that there's a die crack there. So, exceptional coin. Very cool. Very nice to have in your collection there, Joe. I'm glad you showed it to me. Thank you. So, you probably, yeah. Look, I'm going to say that coin to the right collector. If you could send it back and have it redesignated, you know, for those varieties, what you want to do is go to PCGS or VanWorld or whatever and look for where those sections are on the Morgan dollar. And then you can write them down and you can send it to, Konica and spend, you'd have to insure it and everything and postage, and get the designation from Konica, right? Which I know that they do it. And then once you have the designation, then you can go ahead and send it off to whoever you want, PCGS, ANAC, or NGC, whatever. Once you have the paperwork, that's the best way to do it because it's the cheapest way of doing it. And then you send the designation paperwork off, and that coin can bring, I don't know, it could probably bring you $1,500 or more, maybe. So, what's up, Bait to Look? What's up, Bait the Hook? Yeah, that's a nice coin, Joe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But, if you have the extra money, that's what I'd do. I'd send it to Konica. Join Konica. It's only like $25 a year or something. And it's like $4 to send a coin in, plus, whatever the insurance is and whatever the shipping is both ways. But I don't see a problem. At the least, you're going to get the die crack designation variety. So, if I was you, my friend, I'd do that because that will definitely bring it more money if you ever decide to sell it one day. Very cool. And even have it in your collection because then you got, a Horde coin, Carson City with a die crack. I mean, jeez, now you're just stacking them. So there you go. And that's why I'm here to see all those beautiful things that are wrong with your Morgans. Yep. That was pretty neat. It was fun, huh? That was definitely different. We didn't have a really big auction tonight, but I had a lot of fun with it anyway. Got to see some cool stuff. What I like to do, and I was talking to Old Soul about it, is eventually I'd like to be able to do what is it, StreamYard, and get together. You know what I mean? And just show different coins. You can send me different coins, and we can have different people send me stuff on my phone, and we can look at them or do StreamYard or whatever, and have a good time. I like to find the interesting things about coins. Just to have the coin is one thing, but to find the variety parts, something that's wrong with it, something that's different, that makes it special like that. That's what I really like. That's what entices me most. I seen a coin one time. Half the coin on the front was war and the other half looked AU. It was the strangest stuff. And the only thing that I could think of is the guy was rubbing or the lady was rubbing the coin on one side, right? Because it looked like that person only rubbed that coin on one side, front and back, because it was like half of the coin was AU and half of the coin was like about good or good. It was something else. I've never seen anything like it. It had to be one of them worry coins or something. It was really neat. Yeah. I don't know why I sold it, but whatever. I did. But it was neat to see. Yeah. I don't know if you guys ever seen anything like that, but it was definitely different for sure. It was Mag News. I want you to read this. Do you guys read this? Can you see that right there? It says true mint errors rarely find their way into circulation. Damaged coins shown, these damaged coins, that are only worth their face value or melt value. But sometimes you can find certain error coins that are like Joe has that bring big money. Yeah. And they have a tip down here. Most post-mint damaged coins are regulated to their face value, but despite how interesting some of the pieces may appear, if you truly like something, hang on to it as long as you can. And as long as you want, regardless of whatever its worth may be by one person or another. It can be very fun to keep conversation pieces too. The ultimate value of your collection is the joy that it brings to you. And boy, there's a lot to be said about that. And it also goes on to say that there are certain people that only collect error coins. Despite no matter whatever the condition of it is, they collect only mint error coins. And they can become very valuable, and they are on the climb. That more and more people are starting to collect them. But I'd like to have some of these bad boys. Look at these sexies. Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Oh, my God. Imagine what that one's worth. An 1870 double eagle in aluminum. Proof 66 plus cameo. Oh, God. That would be. Oh, my God. Look at this one. 1877. Bobber half in copper. Proof 68 red and brown. Oh, my Lord. That would be expensive. Jesus have mercy. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. 1878 Morgan Quarter. Eagle in gold. Proof 67. Holy crap. I bet that one's expensive. What's this one? 1872. Amazonian half in copper. Proof 64. Oh, man. I know that one would be expensive. Oh, Lord. To be honest with you, I ain't never seen one of these. This is an 1850 annual ascent in copper. Proof 65 brown. CAC certified. All these are CAC certified. Oh, except for that double eagle in copper color. Yeah. Wow. Big dollars there, guys. Big, big dollars. You're an error. I don't think you're an error. Oh, look at these. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, man. I bet you that 1870 right there is a super, super expensive coin. Holy Jesus. I don't think I've ever seen anything so beautiful, sexy. Yeah. Crazy. They have a George page in here somewhere? I'm sure they do. A page just for George. Oh, look at these. Oh Lord. Look at them. Look at that penny. Look at that. 1959D. ANA member top fives. These are the top fives. in the ANA. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Oh my God. That's beautiful. I might have a 1959. I have some coins that are very rare and they're very expensive, and I have 2 boxes of them that are all rainbow from the 1940s and 50s that are all rainbow. But, people would better really dig their money out for those, because those can easily be, $5, $6, $7,000. Easy. Easy peasy lemon frickin' squeezy. Anyway, that's pretty neat. These strings. I don't know why I stuck them up there, but I thought it was funny. This gold coin. 0.99999 fine gold. Look at that. 3.11 grams. Beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Rah! Look at that. Got a cougar on it. Pretty neat, huh? I thought it was cool. Anyways, should I let you guys go to bed? Huh? Should I let you all go to bed? Hey, George, I meant to ask you, did you want me to put these aside for you? Did you want me to put these aside for you? Yeah, okay. Done deal. You know who got them graded, right? Me. Yeah, that's okay. I'll look around and see if anybody wants to buy it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought when I found them and then had them graded. Jeez, I won't even tell you. That's why I told you. Just send me whatever you want to send me, because I don't even want to discuss it. I know you love me and I love you, and we ain't talking about it. I'll just deal with it. When it comes to Morgan's, that's where my true love is, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, right? You know what gets me? Let me tell you a little story. So, let me show you this coin. So, this coin has a little bit of a wind out here, right? And it has a little bump on the tip right there, right? These guys, this is how anal these guys get with these coins. Okay? It's a very fine 20, Morgan. Right? And you can look at the back and you can tell it's a very fine coin. But here's my bag. It's on the outside edge, right? Who the hell cares about out there? Because this is the area that you look at in the coin, right? Yeah, thank God you're not obsessed with these. Well, I mean, you should be a little obsessed with the Morgans. I'm just going to tell you. You should be. But here's my problem. Who cares about the rim damage on the outside? You know, your viewpoint is in here, right? So when I look at a coin and I grade a coin, I'm only looking on the inside. That's all I give a shit about. Okay? I don't care about the rim of the coin. I don't. I don't really care about it. And I don't think that any graders should care about it either. I really don't. I really don't think that they should grade a coin on that outside edge. The only time that they should grade that coin is when you get up into mint state, then you should grade the outside edge of the coin. That's what I believe the standard should be. I believe the standard should be on not up to 70. Okay. I believe that they should have a full 100%, right? Because I doubt very highly you'll ever get to the 100%. But I think that the grading should be all the way to 100. Okay. Really. Now, this is an 1892. This is 1892. But you see how it says it's cleaned, rim damage? I don't see anywhere. I see a little hair marks, but I don't see where it's been cleaned per se. You know, you see a little something there, but that could come from, just rubbing a cloth across it because there was a little piece on it. But that's not, I don't, because when you look at the back, you really don't see that on the back, you know? So, it really pissed me off, some of the way they designate things, because I see coins with a little bit of the haze like that looks like somebody ran a. I mean, it really doesn't, because it's from all angles if you look at the coin, right? I just think they get really anal retentive with some of them. That's all. It pisses me off. Look, you don't have to overdo it at this grade. It's a very fine 20. I mean, you don't have to be an asshat. Now, I believe when you get up into AU 50, AU 55, right? When you get up into that area, well, you should be a little pickier. Okay? And you should be a lot more pickier when you get into the mint states. Right? But I think that it would be better to go on a scale of 100. And the reason why, it gives more of an area for people to collect, right? Now you can really get, down and dirty with different levels. And what does that open up? Well, that also opens the market up for different collector levels, right? So I sent you my 92. 92. 92. Oh, okay. Sent you my 92. Okay, I'll take a peek. I got some strawberry rhubarb pie upstairs that my brother ain't eating fast enough. And I'm telling you right now, I am so hungry on this freaking diet shit. I am so hungry. I really am. Nobody cares, really. Nobody really cares. And I'm starving. Nobody cares. Really. That's pretty. I have some like that too. I love that rainbow. What I really like about these coins is I like the rainbow. I think that they're the most beautiful coloring that you can have in a Morgan. But what I really like is when you get this rainbow color in the inside is all BU, right? Like a Mint State 64, 65 right in here, just popping white, right? I really like it. Hey, I see something on this coin too, but I ain't gonna say nothing because I could really pick this coin apart, but I see something already. I see a VAM on this coin already. I don't even have to look very hard. I take that back. I see two. Oh, there might be a little doubling on this one. Actually, there is doubling, but I'm not going to show you. I'm not. I'm not going to pick every one of your coins apart, but I do see doubling on it. I'm just telling you, it's pretty predominant. So you might want to check your coins. Strawberry rhubarb pie, yeah. Yum, 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 strawberry rhubarb pie. I'm just trying to tell you that you really need to take a look at this coin because I'm just telling you right now. I'm looking at it and I see doubling. I see a couple other things too, but you know, I got to leave a little bit for your imagination to find. But I see it on the coin. I'm telling you right now. You better get to looking. You don't know Vam from Sam? Man, I could go through your whole collection and probably make you a lot of money. Let me show you something. Do you see this right? Let me pull it down right here. Do you see this double U here? Here's a U right in back of the U. Here's a U. And right here, there's another U. There's a U here. Right next to this U. There's something else going here. I haven't got it in my hand, but I can see it. Right here, there's something in front of the S. I'd have to look at it under a microscope. Where was that other spot? There's a cud right here. There's a cud. See if I see anything else on this bad boy. And remember something, guys. Whenever you're looking at these dates, there's something going on with this too. But I'd really have to look at it close. I'm going to show you. There's something going on with this 2 right here. And how I can tell you that is if you look right through here and then you look right back here, there's something in there. Do you see that? Right there? It's sunk right in that. There's something there. But I would have to really look at it close. There's something going on here. Right there. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'd have to actually study the coin. Not just looking at this, but yeah, there's something going on with that. Let me look at the other side. Oh, I only got 14%. Oh, wow. Look at the graining in that. Do you see all that graining right there? Look at that. You see all that? That's pretty. And you got it over here. That's really neat. That's neat. I like that. Looks like a road, you know? It's very pretty. Why is an S right there? Do you see that? You see that S right there? See the S? Do you see that S? Are you paying attention? Pretty neat, huh? There's an S right there. Clear as day. And there's an 8 over here. You look. Let me tilt it. Looks like there's an 8 there and an S there. Or it could be a 5. But I did see it. And then you can look at this as a 7 if you really wanted to. But that looks like an S. And that looks like an 8. Pretty neat. But I do like all the granulations there. You know, they look like little rocks. Pretty cool. There's a cud right there. See them cuds? Little cud spots right there. Very neat. That's a very neat coin. And I'm going to say there's something going on right there. See that little hook? See that hook right there? That's neat. It's a nice coin. I like it. Definitely a nice coin. I'd probably get that coin graded, but I'd look at everything first. That's neat. I like it. Very neat. I know I'm crazy about Morgans. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I like coins, you know, looking at things like that. That's interesting because it can increase the value of a coin. No, really can, which is pretty nifty. Anyway, I think I'm going to go to bed because I can't eat and I'm starving. And it's nighttime and I'm really starving. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about me being hungry. Except maybe George, unless he's cheating. You ain't been cheating, have you, George? Okay, one more? Okay, I'll look at one more then. See what we got going on. I haven't received anything yet. Oh, I received something from George. Thank you, George, by the way, for that. I did pick up on that, by the way. My Amazon order. What? Is shipped. What did I order? I don't even know what I ordered. Cost $12, whatever I ordered, I suppose. $18.99. Oh, that's pretty too. God, I wish you didn't. What the hell? Hmm. Do you see? I don't know if I should show that or talk about it privately. I do see something on this one, though. Let me show you something. You see that right there? She's got a double upper lip. See it? It's a double upper lip right there. See it? She's pretty. Let me bring it down so you can see it. Look at the color on that. It's absolutely beautiful. All the blues and purples and yellows and copper colors. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Oops. Look at that. Oops, I flipped it. Sorry. That's neat. It's a pretty coin. I like how the halo effect went all around the whole coin. But she's definitely got something on her lip. And that's not, I don't know what this is. I'd actually have to take a look at this and see if this comes from the die, which it could. And what's going on here with her eye. There's something different about the front of the eye. See this? It kind of looks like a snake above her eye, the way that it outlines itself. Let me show you what I mean. I gotta find a different Morgan to do this though. Yeah, I don't have the right Morgan down here to show you. Maybe I do down here. Let me look. So that way you understand it better. Oh, shoot. Oh, there I got him in here. Because I have to go to a different level. I might not have him down here. Okay. Yeah, I can do it with this one. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Do you see this Morgan here? I got my hand. Do you see? You see how her eye is right here? There's nothing in front of her eye, right? When you look at this one, she has this in front of her eye right here, and this is not supposed to be here. So that is looks like a cut in front of her eye, or something's weird's going on. She's got blue eyes too, which is really cool. She's got blue eyes, and then it hooks under here. It's like she's looking out, and it's like rays are coming off of her eye. And then when you come down here, you can see this cut above her lip right here. See it? Makes her look like she's got a double upper lip. Just showing you that. It's pretty neat. But this is prevalent here, because you won't see it. If you look, there's an outline on her eye, right? That's a natural outline on Morgans. And I don't care which Morgan you're looking at, there's always going to be an outline. But with this Morgan, it's a little bit different. It's like it's deeply cut in there. See it? It's deeply cut. She's got a beautiful blue eye, too. And without looking under a microscope, it'd be hard to tell this, if this is a die clash or a cud. And there's something right here, too. But this is like having a double upper lip here. It's really pretty. Very neat. Let me look at the back. Yeah, that's really pretty. See the contrasting of the coin in the back? Really nice. Really nice color. It looks like that rusty copper color. And it has purples and little bits of blues and yellows in it. Very nice. Very nice. I can tell you something's wrong with that wing. Something wrong with that wing now. And I can tell you that it's caused by the dye because do you see the pattern right here? Looks like a I don't know, set of lips with a tongue. Doesn't look like it stamped it hit the coin all the way. And that would show a little bit of the wear up here easily. You see? And the wear how the wear comes. The wings look very different. I mean, it could be just me, but it's still a nice coin. Beautiful coin. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Look at that right there. That's cool. The other coin was a lot. I like the color of this coin. It's very pretty. But the other coin you showed me is much better. But the front of this coin is very spectacular right here. This part, the color of the eye, and the upper lip right here. Those are the most defining characteristics of this coin. And I think as a collector, you know, you need to not hold the freaking thing in your hand like a bonehead, and you need to go get this encapsulated because that's just something spectacular right there. To get that color on the eye is, you know, I doubt very highly you're going to see that. It almost looks like mascara down in here, you know. I would get the coin preserved and have it encapsulated. The grade I would give, you know, look, that's a nice coin. I'll bet you just by eye appeal alone, you know, I don't think you'll get any less than an AU on that coin. And I bet it could be very tricky, but I bet you'll get a mint state. I mean, the coin is just a really nice coin. It's super attractive, and I think the color of the coin and the disbursement of the color, where it contrasts itself, and being able to bring the eye up like that, you know, I think that this eye here, the way that it looks, and the lip, how it flows right here, and it gives it kind of a double lip. I think that that coin can be a very expensive coin. At least a couple $100 probably. I'd say $250 at least, just based on the color and the eye. That eye is just that's an exceptional eye. You know, with the color back here and the way that this bumps around and that double. I, you know, it could be $300 or $400. You know, to the right person. So, yeah, it's a very pretty coin. Yeah, I like it. I have some too. All right. Anybody wants to go and check out Texas Joe's YouTube channel? We'll check out the stuff that he's got. I mean, he's got some exceptional coins, and I appreciate him sharing them with me. And I'm sure he appreciates me dissecting them. Because one thing about me, Morgan's, I can do it. You know, other coins, you know, I can find stuff, but you know, when you love a certain type of coin, you know, you really start to look at a lot of them. I've looked at thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of them. And I just enjoy them. Do I know everything there is to know about them? There's always something different on every coin. I mean, maybe you don't see it, but some coins just stand out more than others, you know? And the eye appeal of a coin really has the satisfaction of making you happy, you know? That's the big thing. You know, it's like ugly Morgans, right? Even ugly Morgans, they find their way into people's collections because they're different. They're ugly, whatever. Now, what I call ugly Morgan might be different than what other people would. I mean, I've seen mint state Morgans that were ugly, and they were mint state, but to me, they were ugly. I like color in my coins. I like depth in my coins, you know. Sometimes, I think evenness on a coin, how things are colored evenly or dark evenly or wore evenly, I think that should be a presence of a coin too. I don't think that unevenly worn coins should be graded as high as evenly graded coins. I think there should be something for that and something to be said for that. So, and the funny thing about graders is they can grade coins the same way. Maybe they have a personal preference on a coin, right? So, well, I would like to be your kid one day too, Joe. Would you like to adopt me and leave your whole collection to me? I'm just joking, but you got some pretty coins, and it's nice. I mean, you have a good eye for color because they are pretty, and I like the rainbow ones too. I have some rainbow pennies that'll blow your mind, and I'm not talking one or two. I'm talking. I probably got 100 to 150 beautiful, absolutely toned rainbow pennies. But I'm afraid to bring them out because George would cream his jeans over. He would cream his jeans over them. You have everything cataloged? Nice. I know what I have most of the time, but when you get to collecting so many things over the years, um, it can get out of hand. It really can get out of hand. I have some things categorized, not everything. Because to me, it's not just the intrinsic value of it. It's the beauty of collecting. Finding things that I think are unique. You know, look, I stack silver from time to time. I do that as a hedge because I don't own a lot of real estate or anything like that. I mean, I have guitars too, but and stereo equipment. I have old Marantz stereos that I collected and baseball cards and stuff like that. But I just did it because maybe one day, it can bring somebody else some happiness to having those things. And, hopefully they can remember me by them. Um, just like the Morgans, I love them. I eventually would like to have the whole collection. Not just because of what it's worth. Who cares about that, It's just saying that I have them all and I can look at them all and I can compare them to other things, And maybe one day I'll bring it up to Children's Hospital and put it on display there. And then when they get tired of displaying it, they can give it back to my family. And let everybody be able to enjoy it, because not everybody's going to be able to go all around the world to see a Morgan collection that is all mint state or whatever. And I'd like to be able to share that with a younger generation, so that way, there's new and upcoming coin collectors, people who can, have fun with it. You know, that's really what it's about. I like to bring it to the children so they can wow themselves. Some kids wow themselves over what it's worth, but they don't wow themselves over how hard it is to find them, how long it takes to gather them. And I don't care, what their grade is. Some of the coins you have to go for years, and they have to appeal to you too. It's not like just whip them out. You know? I have a few more Morgans and a few more Peace dollars I have to get rid of. Move them on out the door. Maybe I'll have another coin auction and I'll just sell these off. I got a few. I want to just get down the road. About Christmas time will be coming, and I'd like to save some for Christmas time for people to buy for gifts or whatever. So I'll be doing that too. But I got some special pennies that I'm going to be doing at Christmas time too. Yeah. And I am still working on the guitar too. $5, Joe. That should be enough. If it's more than it's on me, I ain't worrying about it. I always thought one day I'd have grandkids, but it doesn't look that way. Not right away, anyway. I guess I'm going to be an old fart by the time I have them. But they'll be spoiled for sure. That's for sure. They will be spoiled. Hopefully, I'd like to get them while I'm still cognizant of everything that I'm doing, so that way I can teach them about them, so they don't go spend happy, and just sell everything that I'm going to give them. I like to teach them about them so that they can tap into Grandpa's knowledge. That's what's important. Tap into a little bit of Grandpa's knowledge. And that way they can decide one day what they want to collect. Whether it be dimes, silver dollars, or whatever it may be. And they'll be happy. That's really what it's about. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go to bed. Appreciate you all coming out tonight. I'll probably be doing something else. I don't know. Just having some fun. Probably be getting on probably the next couple days or something. You can see my beautiful face. My not so shiny teeth. My dirty fingers. Anyways, guys, I love you. Maybe we'll do something weird. Yeah, I like the small groups too. I like to have more fun. I like to kind of look at things and do things, Look, I like to, get rid of a lot of the stuff that I have and sell the stuff, but there's plenty of time for that, and it has to be the right time. And there's a lot of things going on in the world. And I don't like to take the fun out of everything that I do either. I like to have fun. I like to be relaxed and enjoy it and not have it be a madhouse and people get pissed off and upset they didn't get it or overspend for something either. There's got to be some common sense. And that's the one thing the other night when Daniel was doing his auction. And I will say, I'll say this about Daniel. He stopped it before the price went too high on a coin. And that's admirable because you shouldn't go shit stir crazy on the price of a coin and let people do that and then sell it to them and then go to bed and feel great about yourself. I can't do that. There has to be a point to stop it, right? Unless you're greedy. Now you can easily say, oh, well, that's what they wanted to bid and that's what they bid. And so who am I to stop them? Sure, you can say that shit if you're immoral. But if your moral compass is, in check, then you'd say, hey, you know what? I know you're trying to do something for a cause or whatever, but I don't feel comfortable with you spending more than that. You know what I mean? Now you're going way overboard. I think you need to set that presence. Because if you're that shallow of a person to allow people to spend exceptional amounts of money on something, and go to bed and feel comfortable in your own skin, you got some problems, and you really need to put yourself in check. I don't believe in that. Some coins, you can allow it. Like Morgan's or something that's old like that, you can allow so much, but then you have to be conscientious of where you're going. Carson Cities, yeah. Well, you know what? Let's face it, Carson Cities is super rare. So, if people want to take the ball a little ways, well, you can allow them to do it, but there still has to be a stopping point, At least for me. I can't speak for everybody because not everybody's the same. But anyway, and I would hope that if you guys ever one day start selling coins or want to have auctions or anything like that, keep that in mind. If you're running the auction, don't allow it to go beyond where it needs to go. Never be afraid to stop and say, hey, you know what, now it's getting a little too crazy. I know you're all trying to help me and you want to support me or whatever, but I don't feel comfortable allowing the bid to go much higher than that. I know that sounds crazy because you'd think, oh, well, now they're going to not want to bid. And that's not the case, because now you're doing the honesty policy, right? So I just think that, we need to recognize that as humans, right? And sometimes I see that stuff and it really bothers me, And then you want to call somebody a friend. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. I don't buy into that. You can't call yourself many things if you don't display any of the courage that it takes to be those things. And you can easily let that get away from you for the love of money. And I would have to say your reputation should mean more than money. Because sooner or later, you're going to be found out. So always keep that in mind. And I tell all of you out there, no matter what you're doing or what you're selling, be reasonable. Use some common sense, when you're selling something. Now, if it's rare, and, it's hard to get, then that's different, But always try to be fair, And it will come back too, it'll come back. It may not come back monetarily, but it can come back in many different ways, And don't always expect it to, Just be a good person. It'll all pay out in the end. Anyways, love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Take care. Tell people what we do. I think we got a great little bunch. And I like to do a lot of different things, and you guys know that. But for the other people that'll be watching this video and watch my video streams afterwards, hey, bring on the people. It's a good time. We do a lot of different things. And if you have any suggestions and things that you would like me to do in the future, hey, leave a comment. Let me know. I'll try it out, as long as it ain't too far out there. There you go. That's the thing. When you real estate is one of those things that can be very tricky. And I know a little bit, but not. I'm no professional. Yeah, it's like this house. I got a really good deal on this house. Um, my friend's been a real estate agent for 45 years. He's a good guy. I think around 45 years, somewhere around there. And I got a good deal. I got a really good deal. Unheard of deal. And I like the location. It's a prime location. I live in a really nice place, really nice area, really safe, cool area. A bunch of freaking rebel swamp Yankees, and I really like it. It's what I call home. I think people, I got my own track. I can go out there and ride. I can walk through my woods. It's quiet. I have lots of birds and trees and stuff. Hey, people can look their whole life and never find a place like this. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed with having it. And maybe someday I'll get too old and I won't be able to take care of it. And, I might move on. Who knows? And maybe not. Night, guys. Love you. We'll see you soon. Take care. Reverend Bob is out of here.